So I've just come back from the pub and John has turned up with a box. John turned up with a box that I thought was a box of wine. Turned out, well, there's a pigeon box on there. And there we have our first two race birds, or young birds. And I'm not quite ready with the pigeon loft yet, so they're going to spend the night in the crate, and then all of tomorrow as well, because I'm going to London tomorrow and I wasn't expecting to have these, so they'll be fine in here. They've got plenty to drink. So here's the two first arrivals. Got these from a chap at the club on Friday. I wasn't expecting them. I hadn't quite got the pigeon loft ready. A couple of weeks off of it and I've been quite busy. So these arrived on Friday. They've been in the box since then. And so I've managed to get these V-perches put up and get the loft bird tight, if not light tight. So I put this clear corrugated plastic up so that the loft was nice and bright, but obviously it makes making darkness quite difficult. So I still need to put some trim down that edge there on the outside to block the light coming in, and I also need to put some boards up here, which I can use this sort of purlin structure there, or whatever it is, so I can take them down. I put the bob wires in earlier so that I wasn't making loads of noise when these would get settled, and there's also an aviary just behind there, but that's not quite ready yet. I can take this off, just quickly knock this up. So this is, I've just got that, basically it's all ready to go. The dog's waiting there, look, to come and have a sniff. I just need to put the hinges on, and then I can leave this open, and that should be quite good for them to tidy it up a little bit. But could be a bit difficult one-handed. And then this is the other section of the loft, so I've got this section done. Two lonely birds, and this is the next one. Just a little bit to finish down here, and I haven't got any perches or anything in here yet, so I'll probably use this for storage to begin with. If I put a sliding door on here, until there's too many birds in there. We shall see. It's all a bit of a work in progress, really. I'll show you the outside. That's how it's looking so far. So I could in future put another little aviary there if I wanted the two sections to be separate, but I think it'll be fine. It's not a huge loft, it's 13 foot by 8, 13 foot wide, 8 foot deep. I'm sure I'll soon fill it. There's a fair few bits left to finish. It's a work in progress, but... Can you hold that?
Are you taking a picture of me?
Yes, but I'm doing a video. Who's that in the pigeon loft?
Mushmush and Ryan, not Brian. Mine's Ryan, not Brian, and Jasper's is Mushmush. You can see Mushmush is probably a boy, because as his greyer skin...
Well, we call boys cocks.
A cock then.
And a girl is a hen.
I think Ryan, not Brian is the hen, and Mushmush is the cock.
Okay.
As you can see, we now have our two pigeons. Mushmush is the one with sort of grey skin, and Ryan, not Brian is the one that's basically all white. Ryan, not Brian hasn't learned to fly yet. Mush has, he's sort of known how to glide. Remember the difference between them, they're very hard.
Right, it's feed time. Should we give them some food?
Yes, it's now time for the birds' feed.
Which one's the white one?
Ryan, not Brian.
Do you think Ryan, not Brian, has been up there all that time? Because I put him on that perch earlier. It's not come off.
It's like lazy like me.
Well, not too interested now, you've had some. So, I've got bird flu, or a bit of a cold. I'm just debating whether to let these two out. You see, they're just snoozing there, but they don't trust me that much just yet. So my concern is, if I let them out, will they come back? I tried to get them feeding out my hand with the... I've got some feed in that tin, which I give a little shake. So my plan was to get them hungry today and then give them a bit of a bath, let them out, and then see if I can coax them back in with a bit of a shake of the tin and a bit of whistling. But I'm not sure. It's a bit windy today, so I think I might just give them one more day in the loft. This is their third day in the loft. So one more day. Tomorrow, the wind's meant to be less strong tomorrow. I think we've got 20-kilometre winds tomorrow. It's about 35 at the moment, so it's probably not really worth it. But I'm fully expecting to lose these two because I think they're just a little bit too old. Not too old, is it? The guy that gave them to me, John, I think he wanted to give them me a week earlier. So I think they might be a week over, really, where I should be letting them out. So it's a gamble either way. I think what I'm going to do is wait till the wind dies down tomorrow. I'll give them half rations of food tonight so that they're extra hungry tomorrow. And I'll let them have a bath before I let them out as well, so that should hopefully stop them being too mobile. But they're quite easily flying from the floor here and then up to there and, you know, around. They're not going on the perches. You can see by the droppings, that's where they've slept on the floor still last night. So it might be okay, I don't know. It seems to be, the information I'm getting from people seems to be conflicting. Some people say yes, let them out straight away. Otherwise they'll be too strong on the wing, and other people say no, just let them get used to you and get used to looking out at the house. So it's quite a distinctive house where we are, so hopefully they'll at least recognise that. So they might not go too far, but it's irrelevant, I guess, whether they're 10 yards away or 10 miles if they're not coming back into the loft. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll tomorrow I think I'll get them a bit hungry, then bath them, and then let them out later on tomorrow. Hopefully they'll come straight back in for some scran, but maybe they won't.